In this session, I'm going to cover how you can use our kiosk app to track your time and attendance for your employees. Now, the kiosk app is a good solution to track your employees' clock in, clock out. If in such situations, let's say you have a restaurant and you may have one location or multiple locations, or it may even be you run a construction business and you have a foreman who carries the device around to clock in and out his employees. These are just some examples, but you can use it for any kind of business where you require a common terminal to clock in and out, or you have a person or a manager who is responsible to clock other people or other employees in and out. Let me just show you how you can use this app. The app is available on the Google Play Store as well as the iOS Store. As you can see, I'm using a very old iPad. I think this is about 7 years old. So if you have any of these old devices lying around, you can use it as a kiosk terminal to capture the time and attendance. The way you capture the attendance is you log in into your Clockit account, and you would be able to see on screen all the employees listed out. As an example, I'm going to click on my name. And once I do that, the account is set up as capture photo. So that's the reason that it asks for the photo. And I'm going to do punch in. And the photo is captured, and now I am clocked in. Now, if you're the manager or the admin who's responsible to clock other people in and out, you can click on their respective names and clock them in and out. The options that we have for the kiosk clock in, clock out is you can enable photo capture, you can restrict it to an IP address, or you can even enable PIN required for the user to clock in and out, and you can do all this on your Clockit account. Now, when you look at your Clockit dashboard, which gets updated in real time, you'll be able to see that I have clocked in and it says iOS kiosk. Let me just very quickly clock out once again. I'm going to click on punch out, and I can just click on the punch out button, and it clocks me out, and it also sends the notifications to the admins and the managers saying that I have clocked out. And as you can see on your dashboard, it says kiosk and it says the time as well. For the various options that we have for the kiosk, you can look under company and you have the manage punch settings. And on this screen, we have options to set out the kiosk punch in, punch out geofences. We have the option to set the IP restriction over here. And you also have options over here, which allow the user to clock in, clock out using the kiosk, and the other options which are there are whether you would like to use the front camera or the back camera for the kiosk. One bit that I missed out was we also have a QR code based clock in, clock out. So we have the QR code option at the top right. If you click on that, the camera opens up and you can scan the QR code for the user, and we would clock them in. Where you find these QR codes are once you create a user, you can look under the user account, and let's say, for example, under my name, if I click on edit, you would have the option to see the QR code over here. You can print this QR code on their badges or their IDs, and they can use this to clock in, clock out. This is one of the easiest methods to get started with a clock in, clock out. If you have multiple branches or you have multiple business locations, you can just have the kiosk set up probably at the reception or any common place where employees have easy access to, and they can just punch in and punch out their time, and you would get all your work duration, overtime calculations in real time on your dashboard and your reports. That's about it for me about the kiosk app. My name is Basil. I'm the founder with Clockit, and we help companies do payroll in 5 minutes.